Yes. Welcome to Cyber Safety Net Stay Safe Online, episode 150. How to clear your web browser's history. How to clear your web browser's history. My name is Anthony Germanos. I will be the presenter today. Today's presentation is sponsored by my fourth book, How Hacks Happen. In How Hacks Happen, there are two personas. There's me, Mark, the good guy, who wants to protect you. And there's Brad Cracker, the bad guy who wants to rip you off. Monitoring people's web surfing habits is something Brad Cracker does. It's just a tool that he uses to help find new victims and exploit them. Back in episode 102, I introduced the CIA Triad, or the Confidentiality, Integrity, Availability Triad. Since I'm talking about keeping your web surfing habits secret, we're in the confidentiality domain again, because you might not want people to know what websites you have been visiting. To clear your history in your web browser, be it Chrome, be it Firefox, be it Edge, press Control H, like hotel. And this is consistent among all the browsers I've seen, and it's not really a secret. This Control H feature has been around for a long time. You press Control H, and you have settings to determine how far back you can clear the history, and also what else you can delete, like your cache files in Chrome. I have a short video coming up that I recorded in Chrome. But first, we'll talk about why we want to clear the history in the first place. And I thought of three possible justifications. One is you might be doing something illegal. Two, you might be running a job hunt at work, which you're not supposed to do to get back to work. And number three, you may have some embarrassing personal habits. And I'm going to turn off this share. Embarrassing personal habits. Now let's all practice our innocent look, okay? 3, 2, 1, innocent look. Who, me? I don't know what they're talking about. Or the opposite would be, no, man, my business is my business. I think we all know what we're talking about. Usually, I block porn on networks. You're running a business, you shouldn't be watching porn at work. Well, a few years ago, a client told me to stop blocking my porn. I thought he was joking. He was not. He told me to stop blocking my porn. And then he left his wife and 4 kids in Sacramento, moved in with his girlfriend in moved in with his girlfriend in San Jose, and left his wife in Sacramento with a $90,000 IRS bill. So he's leaving his wife and 4 kids, moving in with his girlfriend, and leaving his wife a $90,000 IRS bill. And I'm the bad guy because I block his porn. I just don't think so. Let's go to the movie that I recorded within Chrome. And this movie shows the options you get when you press Control H. Now, I did not rehearse this transition because I was too busy practicing. Let's go to a media player movie on the right monitor. One hour, 23 minutes. I'm in Chrome. I'm recording what happens after pressing Control H. Now here are the last 5 websites I visited, but the option I want is over on the left. The screen is too narrow. I need to make the window wider so I can see the option I want over on the far left. I'm going to clear the browsing data. I can choose how far back to clear, and I usually choose all time, but you don't have to go that far back. You can also choose the browsing history, download history, cookies, and cached images. Sometimes when a computer guy says clear your browser's cache, it means clear old files that a web page has downloaded in the past. See, the way web pages work is that the first time you visit, you download everything. Then if you visit a week later, you download only what has changed. Other parts that have been there for a long time are still on your machine. They're stored in the cache. And the benefit of this is that you get faster performance because you're downloading less. I just cleared the history. And look, I can tell because there's nothing in the history. For whatever reason you have to clear your history, just press Control H. Not that tough. Clear the history, especially the cache, if you find that pages are not loading successfully, or if you get some weird error message. And ironically, the weird error messages usually happen to me when I try getting to my bank, and my bank's website is not really that fancy. I can think of a lot of others, especially TV stations and newspapers that have fancier websites than my bank. You know what, my friends? We are done. I know your time is valuable. I know there are other places you could have been, but he chose to be here. He chose to listen to me, Mark Anthony Germanos, tell you how to clear your web browser's history, because there may be something in there that you don't want other people to know about. Hey man, not me. Good day, everybody.